In this video, I share with you details of how I enable document mechanics into my Microsoft Word documents. This functionality has been enabled since MS Word's release in the early 1980s, but now it has evolved into a powerful and time-saving feature. Use these tools to make your documents look professional. Paginate perfectly, as this enables you to make changes to foundational document elements within seconds. You will like using these tools on every document you write. Students in my economics classes know of structural unemployment caused by people not knowing how to use the technologies made available to them as they execute the expectations of the jobs they trained for. This event is one of those tactical training opportunities to take your personal production possibilities frontier to a higher level. My demonstrations are made on a computer running Windows 10 operating system and Microsoft Office 365 Pro Plus. The audio demonstrated here is managed through Audacity version 2.3.1, and the videos you see here I created using MS Office PowerPoint. The document mechanics I demonstrate are unique to the Microsoft operating system working in Windows and Macintosh computers. Another software version for Linux systems is known as OpenOffice.org. The interface changes, but the features have all migrated to follow the Microsoft platform of document usability. This is the first video in a series to enable users to make these happen on every document you create. Now, we get started. You have studied your topic, cited your sources, and collected your figures and facts. You can spend time doing all these research and development tasks, then double or triple that time to make your headings, page numbering, and literature citations. You will have your 100-page document ready to go. Then it gets edited, adding 3 lines to page 12, and you have to do all the pagination exercises all over again. Maybe your document recipient wants your citations in APA format instead of Chicago. Manually changing those can take days. It does not need to be that way. You can do better than this. While I was demonstrating this to a group of undergraduate students, there were a few faculty members who sat in the classroom to observe. At the end of the session, one of the faculty members addressed the students to tell them, "If I had known this before I completed my dissertation to complete my doctorate, it would have saved me about 7 months of my life." This is the real thing. Do yourself a favor and learn this. This is a document I prepared for the Canadian Journal of Forest Research. Although this journal does not require all these document features, I still deploy them by habit. These tools help me to make a better document. It's easier to read, edit, and convey to readers. These discussions start with this home ribbon menu where styles are displayed. Most people have used MS Word their entire life while never understanding what these styles are all about. This is where you inform the program what font style you want, its size, alignment, and pagination details. These definitions are applied to those characters everywhere they are used. When you create a new document, Word creates Style 1 and Style 2. In your outline, Style 1 is the main heading. The next lower level is Heading 2. You will not see Heading 3 until you apply Heading 2. Same with Heading 4. You do not see that as an option until 3 is applied. It is just like when you write your outline. You must fill each level of content before the next lower level is used. We will discuss this feature a lot. Look at the shaded text in this document when the mouse hovers over it. It shows active text in a citation. It will also show text included in acronym definitions, identifiers of formulas, figure headings, and tables. You create the table of contents to show the headings used, like levels 1, 2, and 3. You also generate the citations made. It takes about 3 seconds and is perfectly alphabetized and formatted to the style you want. Need to change the reference manager? Not a problem. Make the selection, and the program changed the works cited summary and all the citations made in the text you entered. Seriously, this works like magic when you enter the data correctly. You will have figures in your document? Hey, not a problem. I will show you how to enter these into one of the style sets and how to generate the list of figures in one of those great summaries to create the titles with page numbers. I show you an example of a document you can find on the internet at resource-analysis.com. Go into Resource Analysis heading, then NEPA subheading. This is a web domain I created for my company D&D Lyrics LLC. While this site shows activities completed for our consulting business, almost every project included a written report. All these reports culminated in an MS Word document using style sheets. This document was made to satisfy a National Environmental Policy Act, NEPA, compliance effort for a tribal government in Washington state. I was the leader of this 20-year multi-jurisdictional programmatic environmental assessment. The planning consortium of representatives came from 9 federal and state agencies, plus a tribal government. Planning efforts engaged agency and organization participants by 60 representatives. The time commitments expected for this effort were placed at 2 years, no less, by the federal agency representatives on the committee. By openly communicating with project cooperators, following federal expectations, and verifying all data, the final environmental assessment was presented in an MS Word document to all cooperating agencies for their adoption within 4 months. The finding of no significant impact, the FONSI, was approved in the Federal Register at the 4.5-month marker. This would not have been possible if we relied on manual document manipulation. Making this happen also required some extreme dedication to creating and managing the document's content. Thankfully, they all came together in this effort. You can see how to enable additional features like the Latin and common names, acronyms applied, and of course, works cited. In all these documents, you will find the theme of making content meaningful and useful. This is up to you. As a professional manager, you will develop a reputation to show how you address the topics you embrace. That reputation will lead you forward across all topics you are involved with. I began as a forestland worker, planting trees, logging, and fighting wildfires. I was a brush ape, and this was long before personal computers were even imagined. I became a professional resource manager in environmental sciences and in economics. I have spent time and energy studying how to best use the tools available to make my intentions clear. Writing documents is one of those tasks. In this video series, we explore how to apply the style sheets within your documents as you give it structure. We will take this into the creation of figures, tables, and equations. We will see how to manage acronyms in a publication and then how to create the summaries of each event. Ultimately, these document tools are migrated into PowerPoint presentations using the style sheets. After that, you will discover how to bring these into your own active video, like this one, sent to YouTube where you will share it with your friend, professor, or with the entire world. Yeah, we are doing it now. This is where you get started.